30th of July 2026. We have a press statement. As introduced, I'm Dave Ayanga. I'm standing in for the Minister of State for Housing, Honorable Princess Persis Namuganza. The press statement is on the 5th Uganda BuildCon International Expo to be held from Thursday 6th to Saturday 8th August 2026 at the Umasho grounds at Lugogo. The Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, in partnership with BuildCon and her funders, Exhibition and Trade Services India BVT, as well as FutureX and Lanestra Enterprises Uganda, will hold the 5th edition of the Uganda BuildCon International Expo from Thursday 6th to Saturday 8th August 2026 at the Multipurpose Hall at the Umasho Grounds, Bugogo in Uganda. This exhibition and the trade services, as well as FutureX and Events Pivot, are the leading organizers and promoters from India, handling over 50 exhibitions around the world. And they are here with us to promote the construction sector and bring new innovation in the industry. The 5th edition of Uganda Building and International Exhibition will focus mainly on architecture, construction, building materials, engineering, innovation, interior design, building automation, heavy equipment construction, prefabricated structures, safety, security, and solar products, infrastructure software, as well as tools, among others. The trade show, which is scheduled to take place at the Multipurpose Hall at the Umasho Grounds in Kampala, will bring together both international and national players in different spheres of construction industries to showcase innovations and sustainability in the housing and the construction sector. The show is therefore timely when Uganda is implementing the National Development Plan 4 and registering a boom in the construction and the real estate sectors, where the issues of sustainability are very critical. The theme for this year's exhibition is Global Innovation, Local Solutions, Shaping the Future of Building and Construction in Uganda. This theme is relevant to both the global as well as Uganda's vibrant construction sector, which is positioned to address local challenges with global solutions. In the current global economy, individuals and companies must be strategic to address local construction challenges with international solutions, but which have to be localized. This theme rallies both international and the local community to identify international solutions and localize them, as well as harmonize them to address today's construction challenges. Of course, such innovations may include managing the policy challenges of high-tech technologies, closing the technological gap in order to bridge the technology development divide, deliberate national innovative systems to foster technological progress and make it sustainable. So the theme calls upon all industry players in the construction sector to put global innovative technologies at the center of construction through awareness, promotion of innovative approaches, as well as building sustainable solutions in the construction and the housing sector. Partners. This expo is bringing together a number of partners that include the Uganda National Association of Building and Civil Engineering Contractors, Institution of Surveyors of Uganda, Uganda Manufacturers Association, Uganda Society of Architects, Reco Paints, Nilo Spring, Blaze, Max Hardware, among others. The entire partnership will enhance the mission to provide a comprehensive platform to enable growth of the sector in Uganda through interaction with domestic and international exhibitors who will be showcasing their products and services. The ministry intends to showcase and disseminate a number of policies, guidelines, regulations, measures, interventions that are geared towards improving the performance of the sector. And some of this will include issues related to the national housing policy, which of course you know is the framework for guiding housing development in the country. The national urban policy, which provides a framework for managing the urbanization process. You know very well that in the recent past, we created 11 cities. All this must be strategically guided. The Condominium Property Act, which guides us on vertical developments and how one can own a flat or a unit above ground. The Fiscal Planning Act, as amended, and as you may know, the whole country is a planning area, so we shall be interacting with the general public to guide them on issues to do with the fiscal planning. The Landlord-Tenant Act, that of course guides the relationship between the tenants and the landlords, the do's and the don'ts, and how to harmonize some of the conflicts that may occur. The model rules for residential condominiums that help in the management and the use of residential condominiums. Issues related to energy efficiency, guidelines in buildings, both residential and offices. The digital land information system, which the ministry has adopted. And as we talk, we have 22 ministerial zonal offices where at the click of the button, you can get information regarding your land. The operation of urban development forums, that is a people-centered development forum that guides technical urban development by bringing people's issues to bear in the development plans. The National Fiscal Development Plan that was approved by Cabinet. The guidelines for spatial and human settlements development in the country. But among one of the important things is that during this whole exhibition, the ministry will also hold free land title searches for visitors who will visit the exhibition in the next coming few days. So for the next 3 days, that is 6th to 8th, next week, Thursday to Saturday, the Buildcon International Expo will attract participation of over 100 exhibitors from countries including our own Uganda, India, China, Kenya, France, Turkey, Germany, UAE, among others, and we shall attract thousands of visitors to converge over Lugogo showgrounds to have a feel of the new technologies in the construction industry. The ministry therefore calls upon the general public and the players in the housing and the construction industry to come and tap into various global and local innovations and opportunities for business as well as for sustainable construction. For God and my country, by Honorable Princess Persis Namuganza, Minister of State in charge of housing at the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development. That is the press statement by the minister, but I would like to invite our partners to have a word or two, after which we can entertain the questions.
Yes, colleagues, as he comes.
Jianka Brigwanshi. I am the director at Exhibitions and Trade Services India Private Limited, and we are the co-organizers of the exhibition with FutureX Group. Thank you, Director, for your words about the exhibition next week. Just to add to that, I would like to mention some of the key sponsors for the exhibition and some of the key exhibitors and companies you can come and meet at the exhibition next week. So, Wasip Solutions Limited from Uganda are our Powered by and Lanyard sponsors. Max Hardware and Multiple Industries Uganda are our co-sponsors, and Regal Paints is the bronze sponsor for the exhibition. Some of the products that you can get access to the in the exhibition next week include architectural hardware, bath accessories, sanitary ware, construction equipment, pavers block machines, paints and finishes, firefighting HVAC, fire and water pumps, construction chemicals, waterproofing, air conditioning, lifts and escalators, roofings and facades, wires and cables, SS railings, glass hardware fittings, and wood-based products. On the second day of the exhibition, we will be also having the Uganda Buildcon Forum, which will have panel discussions, presentations, keynote speeches, and presentations by our sponsors and partners. So we'd like to invite you for that event as well. Entry is free on all the 3 days from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So please come and visit the Uganda Buildcon exhibition and interact with 150 plus exhibitors from various parts of Africa, Asia, and Europe. Thank you.
Yes, Commissioner, I suggest that you go back on. A certain company selling cement, which is underweight, has the Ministry of Land, specifically housing, intervened in making sure that this company comes to book and also save Ugandans, because when we have materials which are not on good quality, they affect the construction in Uganda. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that question. The aspect of companies selling cement which is less than what is indicated on the back has reached us as a ministry, and it's of serious concern because we have what we call construction codes and standards. We have mixes which are specified for 50 kilograms of sugar, of cement, how much sand should be mixed, which means that when this happens, you do not only cheat the public, but you compromise the quality and standard of the building, and you put people's life at risk. We have a number of stakeholders that are involved in this. We have the National Bureau of Standards. We have the Ministry of Works. We have the Building Review Board, and we are going to take this on squarely and investigate it, because the social media also says that companies believe that when cement leaves the factory, it is adequate, and the adequate measurement as indicated, that when it reaches the final point of sale, it has reduced. Of course, this is very serious, and we have to investigate a number of stakeholders involved. Though we at the ministry, we're in charge of housing, we may not necessarily be the one in charge of this anomaly, but definitely are going to be part of the team to ensure that we go up to the root cause of this, and whoever is found culpable should face the law of the country.
You suggest that the president win by lack of cement. Should you do a due diligence on this thing for another way still to balance?
Doing due diligence is part of the whole process of construction, but that is giving too much to Ugandans who are involved in the construction industry. One of the things that we should do as government and as companies that sell cement and other products, it is to inculcate or build a sense of consumer confidence. And the consumer confidence can only be inculcated if the products we produce, they meet the required standards. We shall even go beyond that and not only look at the cement, but even other products. If you are buying a bar, construction bar, which is 20 feet, is it really 20 or is it 19.5? Because those are some of the things that compromise the buildings. Later on, we may have collapsing buildings, and then we do the blame to the builders or the supervisors, when in actual sense, the challenge or the problem is coming from elsewhere.
Tweyanziza, Director Tweyanziza, Nzero Mayanja nkola ne Prime Radio. Eno edition oba Expo y'omulundi ogwokutaano. Emirundi giri ena government okuyita mu ministry yo tubadde tulabanga mugamba bannayuganda mujja balina obuzibu ku byapa byammwe. Emirundi gino ena mwaka sobola okuyamba ku bannayuganda ebyapa nga bimeka neyanziza.
Yes, Director, I suggest that you respond to that when we are handling the Uganda rendering. And on that note, let me invite you to all Uganda.
Weebale nnyo weebalire ddala. Mbatuusaako okusooka mbeebaza nnyo okujja. Ngenda kubatuusaako ekiwandiiko okuva mu ministry y'ebyettaka, amayumba n'enkulaakulana y'ebibuga. Ekiwandiiko kino kibadde kya kusomebwa minisita omubeezi owa by'amayumba Omumbejja Francis Namuganza, naye ku lw'ensonga ezitali zimu tasobodde kubeera naffe. Naye mbadde ekiwandiiko kino okukisoma ku lulwe on her behalf. Kitambula bwe kiti. Minisitule y'ebyettaka, amayumba n'enkulaakulana y'ebibuga ng'eri wamu n'abanywanyi baayo Buildcon, Exhibition and Trade Services kuva India ne Futurex wamu ne Lanestra Uganda Limited bajja kubeera n'omwoleso ogw'enjawulo wiiki ejja okuva Lwakuna nga nnaku 6 okutuuka Lwamukaaga nga nnaku 8 omwezi ogw'omunaana omwaka guno mwennyini mu kifo kye bayita Multipurpose Hall e Lugogo Wuma Showgrounds. Ebitongole ebyo bye mbasobedde ebya Exhibition ne Trade Fair India bye tukolakana nabyo ne Futurex bikuku mu kutegeka emyoleso nga kino. So tukwataganye nabo okulaba ndino twoleza obugugu mu bintu ebizimbisibwa era Abannayuganda. Era kuno gwe mulundi ogwokutaano okulaba ndino omwoleso guno kutegekeddwa wano e Uganda nga kujja kubeeramu abakugu ab'enjawulo omuli abakuba plan, abazimba, mulimu ebyokuzimbisa, mulimu aba engineer n'ebintu ebikwatagana mu kiti ekyo. Tulina ebyokukozesa mu mayumba, tulina ebyuma ebitali bimu nga byonna bikozesebwa mu kuzimba, tulina ebyuma bye tukozesa ne bizimbisibwa byo byennyini, tulina ebya security, tulina ebya solar, tulina nawamu bye tuyita infrastructure software oba ebya computer. Omwoleso nga bwe mbagambye kujja kubeera e Lugogo Multipurpose Hall, era tulina abagenda okwolesa oba exhibitors okuva mu nsi ezitali zimu, okuva mu Africa, continent yaffe Africa, Europe ne Asia, okuva mu mawanga nga India, China, Kenya, UAE, Turkey, Germany n'amalala akatali kamu. Omulamwa obadde theme y'omwaka kuno etambulira ku kwe tuyise okukozesa obukugu obutali bwa wano okulaba ndino tutumbula omutindo gw'okuzimba wano e Uganda. Omulamwa kuno mukulu nnyo kubanga nga Uganda tuli mu kaseera ke tulabira ndino ebyokuzimba biri ku speed ya yiriyiri. N'olwekyo omulamwa kuno kutuyamba okukwatagana n'abakuka abatali bamu okuva wabweru w'eggwanga ne mu ggwanga okulaba nti nno tuzimba ebintu eby'omulembe. Nga bwe mbagambye omwoleso kuno kukya kulina ebitongole ebimu ebya wano bye tugenda okukolagana nabyo nga ekitongole ky'aba engineer kye tuyita Uganda National Association of Building and Civil Engineers. Tulina ekitongole eky'abapunta b'ettaka Institutional Surveyors of Uganda. Tulina bannamakolero be tuyita Uganda Manufacturers Association. Tulina abakubi ba plan ez'amayumba be tuyita Uganda Society of Architects, n'ebitongole ebitali bimu nga Nile Spring, Reco Paints, Blaze, Max Hardware, byonna tujja kubeera nabyo. So tuleese ebitongole ebyo okulaba ndi nno bannayuganda bafuna amagezi akatali amagezi okuva mu bitongole ebitali bimu okulaba ndi nno ebyokuzimba byeyongerako omutindo. Naye mu mwoleso ogwo nga gavumenti ng'ekulembeddwa Ministry y'eby'ettaka, amayumba n'enkulaakulana y'ebibuga, naye ekyakulaka amateeka ge tuyita policies ne guidelines ebiyamba mu kuzimba mu nsi yaffe Uganda. Tujja kubeerayo ne National Housing Policy, ekiwandiiko kya gavumenti ekiraga engeri y'okulaakulanya ebikwatagana n'amayumba. National Policy ye policy oba etteeka ekkulu erikwatagana n'ebyokuzimba n'enkulaakulana y'ebibuga. Waliwo gye tuyita Condominium Act etulaga engeri gy'osobola okufuna ekyapa wadde ennyumba ye eri ku mwaliro oba okw'ekkumi oba okw'ekkumi n'ebiri naye ng'olina ekyapa. Planning oba kuteekeka enkulaakulana y'ensi yaffe Uganda kye tuyita Fiscal Planning Act. Waliwo etteeka erikwatagana na balandlord ne tenants, abapangisa n'ababoosi baabwe, engeri kye bakwatagana mu bintu ebitali bimu. Enkolakana oba enkozesa y'amasannyalaze ak'enjuba mu bizimbe byaffe bya office oba bye tusulamu. Naye ekikulu okuva Lwakuna wiiki ejja paka Lwamukaaga ne Ministry ejja kuteekawo plan ey'enjawulo okulaba ndina abantu basobola kulondoola oba kulaba ebyapa byabwe bye tuyita free land title. Kijja kuba ya bwereere. Bw'oba oyagala okugula ettaka ogenda eri ne bakukuza empewo n'ogamba ate Ministry eyanguzizza empewo, ojja kutuleetera plot number y'ettaka ky'oyagala kugula, otubuulire weeri ntamusi kaŋŋambe for example oleete ndina plot 10 ebulemezi which is Luweero. Ebisikadde tukyokubuulira ebikwata ku plot eyo, yengana size ki, ani nanyini yo, bakifunirako loan oba tebakifunirako, such that bw'osalawo n'ogamba kangule ojja kuba ng'ofunye information. Era si kukoma ku olwo, naye n'omwoleso nga kuwedde osobola kugenda ze tuyita Ministry Zone Office. Twateekawo offices 23 mu Uganda wonna, okuva Arua paka Moroto, okuva Gulu paka Kabaale. Oyinza kugenda eyo, tosooka kugula n'okola n'omala n'ocheckinga, sooka ocheckinge nga tonagula. Naawe bw'oba ettaka lyo weekengera oba tebalitwala jangu kunaku ezo ojja kufuna information. So nkozesa omulanga kuno okuyita bannayuganda mwenna we muli mujje Elugogo Buma Showgrounds multipurpose hall okuva Lwakuna ng'ennaku 6 okutuuka olw'omukaaga nga nnaku 8 omwezi ogw'omunaana. Weerabireko ebintu bye tukola, weerabireko n'ebintu bye tukozesa okuzimba ebitali bimu okuva mu mawanga akatali kamu. Kiwandiiko kino kisibwako omukono kwa Minisita omubeezi Honorable Princess Persis Namuganza okuva mu Ministry ya by'ettaka, amayumba n'enkulaakulana y'ebibuga. Ekyo nga amaze kukiyitamu, waliwo ebibuuzo ebitubuuziddwa. Tubuuziza nti nno waliwo ebitongole oba amakolero agali kutunda sementi nga tawera. Okutunda ekintu nga tekiwera kuba musango. Ne bwe kuba mugaati n'owandiikako kilo n'otunda gulaamu 8 kuba musango. Kati mutugambye nina ebitongole bimu bitunda sementi nga tawera kilo 5, kubanga wano kye tumanyi mu Uganda ndino sementi bamupaakinga mu nsawo ya kilo 5. Kati bw'oba otunze sementi nga ali kilo 42, 43, 45, kitegeeza oli kubba abakuzi. Ate toli kubba abakuzi bokka, naye oli kuteeka obulamu bw'Abannayuganda mu katyabaka. Kubanga abazimbi n'abayinginia bwe baba batabula sementi n'omusenyu basinziira, balina ebipimo bye bakozesa, bamanyi bali kukozesa kilo 5 kusinziira ku ekyo, era nabo bateekawo omusenyi okugenda mu kilo 5. Kati ekyo kiba kikyamu era kya bulabe era kuba musango. Ffe nga ministry ekola ku by'okuzimba tumanyi ndino waliwo companies endala ne ministries endala ezikola ku kintu kino. Okulabirako Uganda National Bureau of Standards na Building Review Board ne Ministry ya Works ne Transport. Tucha kulaba ndino tukwatakana nabyo, tufeefeete abantu bano, tulabe obuzibu buvaawa. Ekibuuzo ekirala mbuuziza okuva emyoleso kino kitandika, twakayamba abantu bameka ku bintu ebikwata n'ebyapa. Si kyokuwa omuwendo kubanga ne bwenjogerera wano bangi abali ku online bali kubuuza, banga waliwo hotline kyosobola kukuba, oba tulina zonal offices wosobola ogenda ne weebuuza ebikwata ku kyapa kyo. Of course tutera kufuna abantu beemulugunya nga bagamba waliyo ebyapa ebikingirire. Kati bwe biba ebyapa ebikingirire kitegeeza babikolera outside the ministry. Era bw'ofuna ekyapa ekyo n'ofuna omuntu akitambuza, muleete ku ministry tumukoleko etteekanga bwe lyogera, kubanga abo be batambuza erinnya ebbi erikwasa ku erya ministry. So ebyapa bingi naye essaawa zino sisobola kuwa omuwendo, naye wiiki ejja ng'omwoleso weekuli ne ba officer baffe abakola ku information IT computer bajja kubeerawo tukyokuwa omuwendo omutuufu.
Anzanyo Toyanzeg, Director. Thank you so much. Director, I suggest that on that day, you dedicate a desk for journalists. The people you're seeing here are not broke. They have land, and they have land issues. So on that note, I kindly beg that at least allocate a desk for journalists just for one day. You will see us reporting to you, and then at least appreciate government services. Colleagues, thank you so much. I think I've done nkabasambidde bulungi. Temujja kubonabona in the expo. There will be free services for you. And on that note, we have come to the end of our press conference. May God bless you. Thank you.